Attackers need to locate and defuse bombs. Attackers have located a bomb.
Jammer deployed. Jammer initiated. Jammer activated.
Razor blue going out.
10 seconds to insertion.
Ready.
5 seconds remaining.
Stop worrying about grenades now.
Attackers are...
Stop worrying about grenades now. Initiating jammer.
Going up. Reloading shock drone.
Torches out.
Boosting adrenaline.
Setting us up. Torches out. Ready to torch.
Bomb located by attackers. Defenders, protect your bombs from being defused by attackers.
Heads active, ready to engage. Heads deployed, awaiting target. Unrolling razor blade. Initiating jammer. Heads out, go get him,
Drone
mate.
station position.
Remaining.
Place.
5 seconds before
Place.
attackers must locate and defuse the bomb.
On standby.
Initiating jammer. Cable point set.
Attackers need to locate and defuse as many bombs as they can. Attackers have located a bomb.
Floor secured.
Activating jammer.
Bomb located by attackers.
Jammer ready.
Seconds left. 5 seconds left before insertion.
Bulletproof camera online. Counter station position.
Attackers are moving to defuse the bomb.
Station deployed. Laser kit in position.
Ready to charge. Deploying sensor.
Taking mag. Reloading.
Incoming. Adrenaline boost.
Attackers recover the defuse. Attackers need to locate and defuse bombs.
Counter station position. Counter deployed.
Please device.
10 seconds to go.
Reloading mag.
5 seconds left before insertion.
Device placed. AD alert.
Attackers' objective is to locate a bomb and defuse it.
Yes, up and running. Ready.
Station in position.
ADS deployed. Ready to go. Jammer. Hardware ready.
Deploying shock drone. Repulsion device set.
I think this is working. I'm not 100% sure. My apologies, ladies and gentlemen. It's the past few days my microphone has been iffy as to when it wants to work and when it doesn't. It has its own. Anyways, Week 6, Division 1, Season 7 action here. Inferno League. NoMercy Cuecos faces off against Durag, and Durag seems to not be in the right spot here. Nitro goes after Zarnok, actually brings it back to even numbers, but very nearly lost the life of Icy there. He's trying to fend off, I believe that's Brian, the ace. This will pop open that main wall, really. And it's the same push that we've seen from, I believe 3 times now from NoMercy Cuecos, as they're going to continue to try and apply pressure to the objective here. Even in a situation going to the final minute, this is, comparatively speaking, it's not looking great. Though, in the past rounds, even now, it's not that bad. At this point in previous rounds, they had been in 4v3s, 4v2s, really. 3-on-2 now. Icy and Laser both going to get frags. Zefikax, you're going to get a 3k on the round. Hopefully I pronounced that name correctly. A very quick double kill as well. Just tacking it on, and now, with 30 seconds left, Zarnok in the hot seat here, trying to get a first round for his team, who are already very deep in the hole here. Admittedly, they're on Chalet, which is a somewhat attacker-sided map, in my opinion, but it could go either way. So there's Basement, which is just about which team knows more. Zarnok gonna clearly get 1 kill, might be able to actually put one up here. M5 in hand, looking for one. Versatile hunting for him, low time. Here's that stim refresh, I believe, and Zarnok guns him down from a distance. Shotgun able to get the work done. Gets the round for his team there, but already down 3-0, now only 3-1 admittedly, but that deficit is tough to overcome. On a map like this, which, in my opinion, it's defender-sided, you know, Bar Gaming is a pretty good site. Master on Office is iffy, and then the Basement site is more just about which team knows how to defend or attack it more than the other. I think that it can favor the defense, but it's not as though it's, you know, it's not Villa, it's not Oregon, it's not Theme, where it's very attacker or very defender-sided. We'll have to see how this goes. I know the ramp for Durag was saying that his players, Durag, don't even know what game they're playing, to quote him. He called it embarrassing. We'll have to see if they can make a recovery here, and I'm certainly hopeful that they do recover. It's a bit unfortunate that they're down this badly, especially this early. They're not going to have they're not even going to have a chance at having a round advantage in half. They're going to, at best, be even 3-3 going on to that attacking half, which is going to be tough. I know that the Durag rep had expressed frustration with playing against this team because of their skill, playing against Cuecos, which is a team that existed for a while previously with a slightly different lineup. I know that it had Section, it had Manuel, it had a couple others that I can't remember, but now a new roster, an updated roster, and a very strong roster under the NoMercy banner, and I believe currently the only Division 1 team for them. There used to be Felons up there too, but Felons disbanded recently, so a bit of a different spot for them to be in now. Against Durag, it's any team against Durag is the underdogs, pretty much. Durag has been dominant since day one. I mean, they've been undefeated for 2 seasons ongoing now, unless they've taken a Now, about a minute and 20 in here. Neither team has gained the advantage just yet. The setup there from Durag has not been super helpful. Zonic will get a pick, but Brian trades him out there. And honestly, that really favors the defense. Taking out a lot of active utility, a lot of flank denial with that Nomad off the board. In exchange, you lost a good gun and a nitro. But then that's plenty of operators, frankly, that have a good gun and a nitro. Whether that's their primary or secondary, but that's not all that important, frankly. So you can see Brian going to try and open that wall. He's going an angle, waiting it out, really. Waiting for somebody to try and peek in, waiting for a bit of classic Durag aggression. I mean, they've won Inferno League Division 1 2 years, pardon me, 2 seasons, not 2 years. We're not the NFL, we're not the NBA. So there is, you know, the NBA draft going on right now. So, you know, despite that, they've won 2 seasons in a row. They've been undefeated, I believe, for an entire season in between those. So it's definitely an uphill battle for Cuecos, but so far they seem to have Durag on their heels. Durag has really not been able to do much here. Versatile gonna get one, I believe. Brian actually joining him and getting some frags, and now External and Icy trying to deal against a slippery slope. External, the last one left. Low time, though. Doesn't have to hold off Cuecos for long. Tries to face off against Zephyr, but will get the frag. The Finca gets another round for Cuecos, who will now have a guaranteed, at minimum, 2-round advantage. 2-round head start, per se, at half.
Defenders, protect your bombs from being defused by attackers.
Alright, now, final round of this first half. Another top row defense here. I believe this is their 3rd time.
5 seconds to go.
Play this objective, and they have yet to succeed once. Obviously, they can't go back down to basement. They've won there in that 4th round. So, the cards are not in their favor right now. We'll have to see if they can somehow shift the deck, possibly. Get themselves back, at least on even footing, really, because they seem to be not doing so well right now. Laser is already picked off very early there. I'm assuming by Psycho there. The Zoph just holding down the line here on those solar windows, trying to deal with Icy now, but he's already gotten the 1-man advantage for his team, so he's done his job. Just probably now trying to clear out some map control, gain it for his team here. Big problem's going to be Icy, who's just seemingly rotating between solar and bathroom. Versatile will take down External, so now that castle's knocked off the board, and it's really not looking so great here for Cuecos. Or not, pardon me, Durag, with 1 round left in the second half.
Activating surge!
So you can see, just trying to really stop Cuecos, but it's certainly difficult, to say the least. As they have just been on a roll here. Versatile takes down YG as Brian will fall. Eric can actually trade him out for Zonog. Icy gonna get a flank double kill very quick. However, still trying to deal with this man disadvantage. He hears, I think that's actually Psycho on the rappel. Might rotate away, holding the angle here, thinking there's still somebody there, actually hears him get up on the roof. Now trying to find Versatile, who might be rotating around, looking for the flank here near the objective. Probably wants Psycho's assistance now, as they're going to try and probably pincer him out. Gets a volley there from Versatile. Still has plenty of health. Psycho's going to now look for the plant. Versatile going to probably cover him. Taken down there. Icy going to look for the fourth here, possibly. Swung, stopped. Icy, 4K on the flank. Managed to keep control of the objective. And nets his team a 2-4 split against them for the half. Checking the scoreboard. 9-9-4-3-3. 5-5-3-2-0. One thing to point out here is that Durag is a team that strives on winning by getting kills, by getting more frags than the enemy team. They don't plant all that often, which I'm not a huge fan of. It's just me, though. But if you compare the numbers of kills that each of these teams have, it's 28, just about, for NoMercy Cuecos, and then on the side of Durag, it's 15. They're losing by 13 kills. I mean, they have a player who's going 2-6, and a player that has yet to get a kill. It's very uncharacteristically Durag. I believe that's the correct. Yes, it's uncharacteristically Durag. I just checked myself before I used the wrong words, and it is the right words.
Playing carpenter on that wall.
Setting up.
Deploying jammer.
10 seconds to insertion. 5 seconds left.
Deploying ADS.
Gate and
Deploying mobile cover.
Running. Razor wire going up.
As you can see now, Durag trying to start up the offense here. First round, and they're going to be attacking this top floor site. Interesting approach here from Cuecos. They've sort of inverted the hold that we saw from Durag, which was... Durag's hold was very much focused on stopping or slowing down the solar side, and this one is really focused on denying that very meta classic office push where you take this mezzanine wall, then push in, and usually plant right around here. I mean, they've made the rotate on the wrong side, in my opinion, the wrong side, so that way they can put up the shield here. They have these sight lines. They've sort of, you know, they don't have as much utility on that backside, at least from what I can tell. They have these footholes there, possibly for a flank or something to deny the plant. So they've really tried to deny that part of the push. YG gonna inch forward now into that planting default position. Nitro goes out. They're only Nitro wasted now. Fortunately, unable to stop that plant from going down on the wrong side of the wall. Brian takes down one. Asterno will fall, and now the castle will go down, as well as the Frost Laser with a quick double kill. Trying to just clear out the site, and he'll continue to dominate here. Looking for the fourth. He'll get it. Quad kill from Laser. Looking for an ace, possibly. Versatile, the last one left here. Low time. Post plant. Heavily outnumbered. Laser just trying to slicing through that defense like butter. He'll take down one. Looking for a second, possibly. That'll be Laser down and out. Double kill from Versatile. Denies the ace for Laser, but not a whole lot of time. And unfortunately will not get anything done here. Maybe some frags. Maybe an improvement to his KDR, but nothing else. Durag picks up a round here. And pull one round closer to being tied. 4-3.
Attackers need to locate and defuse as many bombs as they can.
Secured. Initiating jammer. Jammer ready to act.
Located by attackers.
Now, to a recovery spot here for Durag. They did a pretty swell job on that last round, to use a badly fitting word.
10 seconds left.
You know, they took the main wall. Admittedly, there's not a lot of denial on it.
5
There's
seconds to insertion.
there put a bandit and you can put a mute. There's no Kate available, so it's a lot harder to keep these walls closed.
Heading out to the
It's a lot easier to get them open, even without the, even without the Thatcher available. So they got rid of the mute chamber. They opened up the wall. They pushed in. They got the plan on default. Nobody was there to deny it. So you can see, Cuecos gonna adapt to that a bit, just trying to set up vertical right on the dot. And as you can tell, a bit hard for them to actually deny that plant without going into Fireplace, which is generally risky. I mean, it's a no man's land in Fireplace. If somebody opens up that door, I would be very concerned about going in there. Regardless if somebody's actually watching it. Brian taken down there by Zarnok. Early frag while the Frost, I think, was still trying to actually make some mid-round renovations. And no denial on that wall. Very quickly cleared out. That wall's going to be open within a minute here. YG just guns down another, and that entire half of the site is empty, I believe. Obviously, the mute from Versatile is below, but there's not a whole lot else that he's able to do. He'll take down one, does deny that plant there from YG. Think he could actually go up and nitro it? Sends out the nitro. All it really does is just clear up that area, which is, frankly, kind of a waste. Zarnok's going to try and close out that rotate as they're now looking to push this piano side. Clear that out here. Laser going to take down one. Psycho actually picks off External, so a bit of a body block from his teammate. Did get the trade, luckily, though. That's Sefikaxi. Pretty much on objective, their last real shot. He does have those yokai drones. He could still deny a plant, but I don't know if that's going to be the MO here for Durag, or if they're just going to look for some more kills. Unfortunately, Zarnok falls at the hands of the Echo there from Cuecos. Icy has side control. He will take down Zefikaxi, so it's really up to Versatile, who is now inched back up towards objective. Here, trying to rotate around. Here's one over on that piano side. We have flash going out from Laser. He's just trying to hold down this part of the objective. Trying to deny some sort of control here. Versatile takes down Icy and took the just Laser here. And a one-on-one, about a minute left in the round. Trying to show up and show out here. Just a volley going in from Versatile. Here's, I think he heard Laser drop, which is not great for him. Actually dropped down now and have to rotate back onto the site. Just waiting for him as Versatile guns him down. And a blunder there from Durag. And a one-on-one proves very costly.
Attackers need to locate and defuse as many bombs as they can. Attackers have discovered
Running this next round onto a basement hold now from NoMercy Cuecos. They did win on that top floor in a rather close situation, so I'd be concerned if I was them about going back there. They won't have to worry about that, at least for a few rounds. And they could be eyeing match point after this round if they can win it. If not, they're going to be really pushing it here. They've expanded their lead again to 2 rounds. We're now just 1 round closer to the end, essentially. We've gone from 4-2 to 5-3, so it just means that the finish line is closer for both of these teams. And Brian's trying to set up some sort of angle here. It's right around where Durag likes to play. Just player proning there, holding the angle on the door.
Keep our position. Deploying assault.
4v5 laser takes down Versatile, and now man advantage going to begin to favor the attacking team again. Seems to be a common thread between these two teams is that both of them will often take that man advantage on the attack here. Not much else in common between these two teams, frankly, though. That Twitch they're going to roll on in, actually clear out some utility there for his team. You can see now trying to deal with that, but unfortunately does lose both of the walls, and I think Mute Jammer is not too effective against that Twitch drone, unfortunately. Despite the fact that that's the main denial, really, is that or a bandit. Almost said a blitz, but we have yet to see that really used all that much competitive. Derek gonna take down one. External trades him out. Icy will pick off another, and now it's up to really just Psycho to hold down the line, while Zevik actually looks for a flank here. Swung by Icy will take him down. Swung again by Zarnok, just gets two off of them, just swinging him aggressively. And Lasers in a 1v1 again. This time against a different player, admittedly, I believe at least. But a bit of deja vu for him. Different site. He's going to look for the plan. I think that's the right decision. There's no hatches for him to fall through, which is good. He is now on a post plan, so he just has to wait it out. Try and waste as much time as possible. Stop Zefikaxi from defusing. Zefikaxi has about 20 seconds left, just over. So he has options, really. He can try and play this how he wants. I think Laser now aware that he's nearby, knows that somebody trying to clear it out. I think he's actually getting assistance from some drones left by his teammates. Hears him pushing that trench side, I believe it's called Zefikaxi. Swings, Laser guns him down, and again, just trading rounds here, these two teams. 5-4. Durag again gonna inch closer to tying it up. Now, this 10th round, I often consider it a bit of a tee-up to a more important round, the 11th round.
Attackers need to
The reason that I
locate and defuse as
believe
many
that
bombs
is
as they
because
can.
in this situation, 5-4, one team's leading, the other is a singular round behind. If Durag wins here, if they win on basement, they fit themselves to be strong on attacking this fairly strong defensive site. If they can win this here, they move on to 5-5. And that's what I really mean by a tee-up, is that next round, that 5-5 round, if we encounter that team that wins that round has guaranteed overtime for themselves, a safety net, as well as their first shot at match point, their first opportunity to put the game away.
5 seconds
On the other hand, if Cuecos adjusts, if they are able to win this round, pick up this defense, they will go on to 6-4. They will have about 2 shots before overtime, and obviously they'll have guaranteed overtime for themselves. They'll have about 2 shots to win the game, to put it away. So this is really a precursor to an even more notable round here. YG can actually lose a drone courtesy of the Izami recently. Came out of a quarantine or 3-month grace period, whatever you'd like to refer to it as. And it's interesting to see how she's been used. She hasn't been used a ton, which is kind of disappointing in my opinion, as that Twitch there from Icy is just going to slide in, get some utility cleared out. Actually going to take out 2 Thunderbird Konas, and Zarnok gets probably a nice quick call out and a frag. That hatch is open, so they're going to have to be a bit cautious. The frag will go out as well. And unfortunately loses a drone off of it, but another one comes all the way through, takes down Psycho. not looking so hot now for Cuecos. Swung there by YG is just going to take the objective here. Zefikaxi trying to hold down from above. Versatile trying to make a retake as well happen here. Both of them are above the objective. Both of them fighting a numbers game, really, as Zarnak's going to look for the plant here. Well out of sight of that hatch, and they're going to have to try and figure something out here. IC will just roll right up and takes down one. Might be looking for a second here. Versatile. Low numbers, low time. Post-plant, IC takes him out. And now we will have a 5-5 situation here between these two teams.
Attackers need to locate and defuse as many bombs as they can.
The wall's been reinforced.
Laser gate deployed.
Jammer ready to activate.
Surya gate. Setting the welcome mat.
Deploying ADS.
Setting up.
You can stop worrying about grenades now.
10 seconds to insertion. 5 seconds to go. Attackers must locate and defuse a bomb.
As Cuecos is going to take their third shot here on this top floor site. Like I mentioned, this is important because whichever team wins this has guaranteed overtime for themselves, that safety net, and then also has a first opportunity to possibly put that game away as a 7-5 before going to overtime, obviously. If they fail, and Cuecos 0-2 on that basement side, so now going to go up to Master and Office, where they are 1-1. We'll have to see if they can improve the 2-1 here, bring themselves up to match point. They've been in the lead for most of this game, so we'll have to see if they can keep that lead going as they move towards the end of what I would consider regulation. Laser takes down Zefikaxi, that second frag, pardon me, behind Versatile. That Aruni knocked off the board. Not a great start for the round for NoMercy Cuecos here. So you can see Icy gonna actually drone out this vertical extension, so soft extension, with that hatch as a safety point, and those reinforcements and mute jammers just providing protection. But to be honest, it's not even that strong of an extension. All you have to do is just turn the corner and you can easily open that right up, as you can see here. The Twitch gonna have to knife his way through, and certainly wasting some time off of that, which is gonna be beneficial for the defense. As Sternum will fall there. Versatile, that mute on the roam, takes down one. It's spotted and taken out quickly by Icy, however. It was Brian who got one. Picked off YG. As you can see, this ace Zarnak trying to push through. I think that was nothing that was created by the defense. I think that was created by nothing that was created by the attack, actually. I think that was an work of Cuecos. This massive rotate on that wall. See if they can, if either team can really capitalize on that and use it for more than just a sight line. Is he gonna push forward here? Takes down Psycho, looking for another one possibly. Brian will trade him out. Where was he that entire time? Doesn't matter. Laser takes out one. And now Derek. Spotlight on him here. Post plant, low time, outnumbered. Match one on the line. Zarnak downed. Hits a frost mat, so it's a one-on-one here. Laser gonna have to be a bit cautious of any frost mats, bear traps to look out for, and he'll just take a quick headshot and leave us a 2 or 3 kill round for the Flores of Durag as he secures his team's match point and overtime.
Defenders, protect your bombs from being defused by attackers.
Okay, one last shot here for Cuecos. Overtime or a loss off of a 3-0 start. They are 1-2 on this objective. The odds are in that sense are pretty much that
10 seconds to insertion.
it's the peace sign, basically. One part of it is they win, 2 parts of it are they lose. If they can somehow get a win here,
Locate and defuse.
move it back to a coin flip.
Setting the welcome mat.
When it comes to their success rate on this site, if they can make a comeback here, that will be key.
Ready for company.
But they need to make something happen. And Zevikaxi is going to already fall at the hands of YG, gets a couple extra rounds in, so taunt him and think they're going to now try and actually press him possibly off the window, but this is very comfortable holding that bedroom window. Going to set up a second frag, maybe try and remove some denial over on that solar wall, but I really doubt that Durag's going to actually push that wall. You're watching is Psycho, who's going to essentially peek it. Versatile will fall at the hands of Zarnok, and very quickly this hold is collapsing, unfortunately for Cuecos, as the numbers game is catching up to them in the end. Psycho takes down YG, manages to clear out a lot of pressure taken off of them now, which is good, which is going to allow them to possibly rotate around their efforts to stopping this office push, which has been sort of jammed due to this mute jammer quite literally on that wall. Flores drone gonna go out courtesy of Laser, and unfortunately does get jammed as he's trying to finally make some progress here. They're not able to get anything done just yet. As you can see, they will take down that mute jammer from below, and that will actually allow them back onto this main wall. It does open up courtesy of that Selma setup there. And now we're gonna have to deal with those Organization gates, but not a big deal. They have plenty of flashes. They have plenty of utility they can use. They can make use of to burn anything in their way. Rooney gates, ADSs were my discs if they were existent. Derek and Psycho, the last two left. Icy will get a double kill, takes down Psycho. And low time, low numbers. Laser will fall at the hands of Derek. The castle gonna rotate away, but now a post plant caught reloading by External doesn't matter. He'll take him out with half a mag. And unfortunately, Icy guns him down. 3K from the Twitch. That's the game. Durag 7-5. After a shaky start, a 4-round run from them. And they will win here on Chalet against NoMercy Cuecos. 16-8, 12-8, 7-8, 6-10, 6-11, 10-7, 14-6. 12-9, 7-11, 1-12, jeez.